The future is here today. Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly are said to benefit from the largest ever single European investment in superfast broadband infrastructure, making it one of the best connected places in the world.
We were looking at ways that we could bring superfast broadband into Cornwall, and we had the opportunity of European funding coming into Cornwall for the next 5 years, and that's because Cornwall has a very low GDP and qualifies for that money. So we went out to the market and we decided to run a competitive dialogue, going out to the market and really asking people what they thought the technical solution would be for Cornwall, what sort of ways they could build a future-proof infrastructure for the next 30 years. But we were also asking, what their sort of investment case was and the reason that they wouldn't come into Cornwall and invest, and to identify the gap that would encourage them to come to Cornwall now and make that investment. So that's what the whole procurement was run on, and that's why we got some answers to that which were within our budget, and we got some that weren't within our budget, and we also wanted to make sure that the answers were viable as well. So we think that the public-private partnership is the way to go forward and share the risk on the whole investment.
The fundamental piece is about trying to take superfast broadband, so fibre-based broadband, out to 80 to 90% of Cornwall, and to deliver to the remaining areas improved broadband services with other technologies. The network we're deploying in Cornwall is the most ambitious we think anyone's deployed in a rural area, certainly anywhere in Europe. And inevitably to do that to a rural geography needs a mix of technologies. So fibre to the premise is going to be a key technology, taking fibre all the way. That will be there not just in urban areas but in some of the rural areas as well. Fibre to the cabinet will be really important again, where we roll fibre out to the roadside cabinets and then deliver the last a few hundred metres with over copper. Those two services delivering up to 300 megabits and up to 80 megabits respectively. But there will be some places we can't get the fibre to, so that's going to take wireless, satellite, perhaps other uses of copper. So it's a real mix, and we spend a lot of our time optimising the mix and problem solving as we go. In the benchmarks that we're working to, we've got KPIs on this project, so we want to make sure that 10,000 of our 24,000 businesses get connected over the next few years, and that we'll create 4,000 jobs, and we also need to safeguard 2,000 as well. So really to make sure that this investment shows in real terms that the economy is growing. There are a few measures to see if we're successful. Some of the short-term measures I think we're already seeing, and that is levels of take-up, because we were really worried. We don't want to build an infrastructure that sits there and nobody uses it. So we've been deploying for about 9 months now, and we can see early take-up's really good. But also we want to see, it's not just about having the infrastructure and having people connecting to fast broadband, but really it's about how the businesses are using it. So early indicators are that businesses are looking at it to really improve the way they do business. The connection that they're getting is really a reliable connection. And the early stories coming back are that it's really starting to be used as their main connection to the rest of the world.